Come join us as we take a 7-drawer dresser and turn it into a multifunctional farmhouse piece. Hey guys, so we're just showing you we're down here in the garage. We have the drawers taken out of a big, long, super sturdy dresser we're about to refinish. And we are not going with the Annie Sloan chalk paint. We decided that that was kind of expensive, so for what I'm doing now, I am going to use, we are actually just going to use this bare chalk paint that I found in the clearance section. I think at Home Depot or Lowe's, I can't remember, probably Home Depot, but it was $2. Guys, I got this big old can for $2, and it's kind of like I don't even know, maybe like a mint color, a minty green, white minty green. So we are gonna use this with some foam brushes, and we're gonna start slapping it on. You can see it's a really light color. We're gonna slap that on there and then replace the silver handles with some more bronzy handles, and we're gonna make this piece look brand spanking new. Aren't we, right?
Yeah, can I paint it?
Yeah. So we're working on a first coat right now, and Rylan is doing her first painting project, aren't you, girl? And she's helping in the little places that are a little bit rougher, which rough your foam brush up. So she's using her little hands and her skill to help me on the more inside parts where the drawers sit, so that it'll be a little bit finished looking when we're actually done. We just had a little bit of a lesson on being more careful and not getting paint on mommy or ourselves. And so she's a little bit upset right now, aren't you, girl? But you're doing better, and you're doing a good job helping me, aren't you? So she's being a big, huge helper. Thanks, baby girl.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, so we didn't end up doing any more coats of the chalk paint I showed you in the mint because it wasn't covering the underlying white paint that was already on this piece as well as I wanted it to. So this is also a can that I got on that same trip. It was a $2 can on the clearance, and it's a very pretty gray. This says interior eggshell enamel, ultra pure white. So they mixed it with whatever. It was a boo-boo, and so I got it for $2, which is great. So it's a gray color, Bare Ultra paint and primer in one. So this isn't even chalk paint, but it's gonna give it a little bit of a shiny finish so that I don't have to seal it with any polyurethane, and whoever buys this piece from me can still wipe it clean. And then on the top of the piece, I'll show you in just a second, I actually used the white chalk paint. So Rylan helped me paint. We did some gray paint on the sides and all the drawers, and we did a white chalk paint on the top. I'm getting ready to go over some of the places with the Waverly wax on the top, just so that some of the imperfections don't stand out as much. And then I'm gonna put the new hardware that I got for this piece on it, and it will be ready to list. So we're gonna take just a little bit of the wax and some paper towel, and I don't wanna overkill it, but I do just wanna get a little bit on there to start out. And I'm gonna just do the edges and probably end up doing the entire top, but I don't wanna cake the wax on there because I still want it to look semi-white. I just want some of this brown wax to take away some of the imperfections that is showing through the white. So I'm gonna take it like this, and I'm just gonna kind of start scrubbing away on the sides. And there's no rhyme or reason to it, just less is more, because you can always come back with a little bit more wax if you slap too much on there and actually just like straight up change your color. You know, that's never any fun. So I'm gonna do this all over the entire part of the white, and then I probably won't go back and polyurethane it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. But for now, I'm just gonna do this, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Hey guys, so I actually did decide that I didn't wanna keep it white. It was just gonna be too hard to make it look nice. So I went ahead and I waxed the entire thing. Is it a best job I've ever done? No, but will it work for now? Yes, and it'll make that kind of feel a little bit more wooden, and then the sides feel a little bit more clean. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the hardware on the drawers. I got some new hardware, and I'm gonna open them up, decide which screw fits the drawers the best, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. So I was really struggling to find the pieces that I needed to screw these holes. So we ended up going to Ace, which was closed, and then we ended up going to Harbor Freight, which was closed, and we ended up at Lowe's and just picking up like a $15 pack, and it ended up doing its job.
Sit down, Donnie. Thank you, son. Donnie, if you keep standing up, you're gonna be in trouble, bud. Riley, sit down so you set your guys' ankle for your brother.
And so you have a finished product. I listed this on Marketplace as a farmhouse TV entertainment center / dresser / baby changing table / dining room buffet / coffee table / well, not coffee table, but coffee bar / catch-all. So there's a lot of different options. And then right here, I'm just showing you what it looked like before. I actually bought it off Marketplace when I saw this picture. And when I picked it up, I knew I was going to repurpose it. And so I think it turned out pretty well. I don't know how much I'm going to get for it, but again, I'll update you guys in the comments. And I had fun working with my daughter on it. So an update on what I sold it for. Ended up selling this piece for $140 on Marketplace, on Facebook Marketplace. It's been sitting around for a few weeks, and the coronavirus crap just hit, and so I got tired of looking at it at the price I had it listed for when we could just use the cash or the PayPal money. So I dropped the price on Marketplace, dropped it again, still within the profit for me, but not the surplus profit that I wish that I could have gotten. And so between what I spent on the piece, what I spent on the hardware, and even the delivery, honestly, I still was able to sell it for $140. And we had to drive it about 20 minutes outside of our town, and it ended up raining, so that was crazy, and we ended up having to tarp it, and it was kind of frustrating. But still, less than $100 profit, but at least a little bit back in the account where we can buy a new piece, refinish it, and start again. So there you go, just a little way to make money and enjoy it, and then somebody else gets a good piece of furniture for the hard work that you put into it. So if you're looking to make a little bit of money as a homemaker, stay-at-home mom, go on your local marketplace, find something that's $10, $15, $20, spend a little bit of money fixing it up, make sure that it's a really nice, sturdy piece of furniture, and then just list it. List it for something that you feel is worth your time, the materials you put into it, and see what you can get going. And if you have any questions or tips, holler at me, because I'd love to be able to help you get started with something like that in your garage at your house. See you next time.